Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation addresses the DTC P2176, which is directly related to the throttle actuator control system of the Honda HRV from 2016 to 2022. The throttle actuator has a significant role in controlling the engine's air intake, which in turn influences engine performance and efficiency. When the system is unable to learn or maintain a proper idle position, it leads to this diagnostic trouble code being set. The DTC can be identified using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, which provides not only the error code, but also helps perform necessary tests. Confirming this DTC involves several steps, including verification and various operational checks. Understanding its cause and the recommended troubleshooting steps is essential for effective repair. The DTC P2176 indicates a failure within the throttle actuator control system. Specifically, it points to the system's inability to learn the idle position of the throttle actuator, which is a critical component located in the intake air system of the vehicle. The throttle actuator controls the throttle valve, regulating the air entering the engine to ensure optimal performance. If this system is not operating as designed, it can lead to issues such as poor idling, stalling, or potentially increased emissions. Each time the vehicle is turned on, the throttle actuator should learn its idle position, which is crucial for maintaining engine control. If the DTC persists, further investigative steps are necessary to diagnose the root cause of this malfunction. Several factors could contribute to the DTC P2176 being triggered. One of the most common causes includes poor electrical connections, particularly at the throttle body and the powertrain control module, PCM. Loose terminals or corroded connectors can disrupt the electrical signals necessary for the throttle actuator to function properly. Additionally, contamination, such as sludge or carbon buildup on the throttle body, can affect the movement of the throttle valve, preventing it from closing completely. If the throttle actuator itself is malfunctioning, it may not be able to communicate correctly with the PCM or respond to idle learning protocols. Each of these issues must be examined carefully during troubleshooting to pinpoint the specific cause of the DTC. The presence of DTC P2176 can manifest itself through several noticeable symptoms in vehicle operation. Owners may experience a rough or unstable engine idle, which can be particularly concerning at stoplights or during low-speed maneuvers. Additionally, the vehicle might stall unexpectedly, especially when transitioning from acceleration to deceleration. This may cause difficulties in vehicle control, posing a safety hazard. Increased fuel consumption is another common symptom, as the throttle actuator's inability to regulate air properly can lead to a rich or lean fuel mixture. Monitoring these symptoms can assist technicians in identifying the specific issues associated with this DTC during diagnostics. The first step in troubleshooting the DTC P2176 involves verifying the problem under specific conditions using the vehicle's on mode. Start by turning the vehicle to the on position without starting the engine, and use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any existing DTCs. After clearing the DTCs, turn the vehicle off and then back to the on mode again. Wait for about 10 seconds to allow the system to reset and check the HDS for any pending or confirmed DTCs once more. This step is essential because it helps confirm whether the issue is consistent or intermittent. If the DTC reappears, it indicates a persistent issue requiring further diagnosis. In the second troubleshooting step, you will conduct a throttle body operation check. Start by turning the vehicle to the off position and disconnect the intake air duct from the throttle body. Once disconnected, switch to the on mode to power the system for testing purposes. Clear any DTCs again with the HDS. Then turn the vehicle back to the off position for a moment. Upon restarting, visually inspect the throttle valve operation during the Electronic Throttle Control System (ETCS) test, available within the HDS. It's crucial to observe whether the throttle valve returns to its fully closed position. If it does, you can proceed to the next troubleshooting step. If not, further investigation of the throttle actuator or valve mechanism is necessary. The third step involves a thorough condition check of the throttle body. Begin by switching the vehicle back to the off-lock position. Carefully remove the throttle body to inspect its internal components. During this inspection, check for the presence of any sludge or carbon deposits that could obstruct the throttle valve's movement. If you find significant contamination, cleaning the throttle body using an appropriate cleaner will often resolve the issue. However, if the throttle body appears to be in good condition without contamination, it may indicate a more serious malfunction, necessitating a replacement of the throttle body altogether. This step is critical to ensuring that the air intake system works correctly. The final troubleshooting step focuses on checking the integrity of the MTR1 and MTR2 wires connected to the throttle body and PCM. Start by turning the vehicle to the off position and utilize the HDS to jump the SCS line, leaving it for over a minute. Disconnect the necessary connectors, including the PCM connector C, 51P, and the throttle body 6P connector. Next, use a jumper wire to connect terminals A and B on the throttle body connector, while ensuring that both the PCM and throttle body connectors remain disconnected. Check for continuity between specified test points to verify that electrical connections are intact. If the continuity test fails, this indicates a potential problem in the wiring that requires immediate repair. If continuity is present, consider substituting the throttle body and recheck DTCs. After completing all necessary repairs and replacements for DTC P2176, it is crucial to conduct a final verification to ensure that the issue has been properly addressed. Start by clearing the DTC once again using the HDS, and then monitor the vehicle for any performance abnormalities. Testing should involve operating the vehicle under various conditions similar to those that initially triggered the DTC. Pay close attention to engine idle, acceleration, and overall responsiveness to ensure that the throttle actuator now functions as intended. Finally, check for the reoccurrence of the DTC. This will confirm whether the repair was successful or if further diagnosis is needed. Preventive maintenance is essential to avoid the reemergence of DTC P2176 in the future. Regular cleaning of the throttle body can prevent the buildup of sludge and carbon that can impair throttle valve operation. It is also wise to periodically inspect electrical connections and wiring related to the throttle actuator and PCM for signs of corrosion or looseness. Ensuring that the connections are secure will help maintain proper communication within the system. Using quality fuel with appropriate detergents can also help keep the fuel system clean, thereby reducing deposits that may form in the throttle body over time. Proactive measures can significantly enhance the longevity and performance of the throttle actuator control system. In summary, effectively addressing DTC P2176 involves understanding the crucial functions of the throttle actuator control system and the potential causes of its failure. Following clear and structured troubleshooting steps ensures that technicians can accurately diagnose the issues, whether they are electrical or mechanical. From verifying DTC activation to testing connectivity and checking for physical obstructions, Every step is integral to accurate repairs. Additionally, implementing preventive maintenance measures can help avoid future occurrences of this DTC, allowing for a smoother driving experience. Staying informed on best practices will ensure that your Honda HRV operates at its peak performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.